Yo, Cobb, what are you doing? What you saying, mate? Good. I'm just having a little walk into the nature reserve to check progress of animals and bird life. I have my binoculars and I was going to go and find a bit of wood that I found the other day. It's orange. Oh, up Julie, how you doing? Turn that off, turn that on. Should be automatic. Come on Google, wake up. Hello. Get ready for work. Nice one, man. Do you work far? Do you have to like travel? I don't know. I know so many people, I know so little about them. It's just wild. So this is the like fancy housing estate. I'd love one of these houses. That one would be nice. Or this one. It's got like a round window. So there's all the trees and shit around the fancy houses. It's got a nice big window in there, look. Spiral staircase. No garden. Big house though. So road trip, yes Jay. I've got my army issue schmuck on ready, binoculars, saw, gloves, hot drink, water. We are rocking and rolling. 45 minutes drive, but it's through the mountains and enjoyable. I bet it's fucking lovely, mate. I probably won't make it to work most mornings. Just stop along the way. Yeah, I bet it's lovely, man. Northern California is one of the places in America where I would probably stay. Mid to northern, you know me. The old, what's it called? The place. Yeah, can see mucker. Well done, mate. I've got a couple of these. Well, not this one. This is not really waterproof. I don't know what it's for. It's wind smock. I've got the modern camo packet, modern camo pattern. Oh, someone shut the gate. So this is the Hermitage Local Nature Reserve. It's there. It's been gated off. There's been some faff and commotion, and I'm not sure. I don't think this gate's locked anymore. Nope. So the gate's not locked anymore. I'm just walking through it anyway, but I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, I've got the other one. I've got another one, yeah, that's like the new modern one with the zip up and the lapels and all that. So this is the board that needs cleaning. Not sure I can do anything with that. There is a kingfisher down here, definitely. Never seen a wagtail. Seen a willow tit though. And what's this one? Can't even read what that says. And the heron. So I saw 7 heron down here the other day. Manny, how you doing? Where you been, mate? My goodness. It's Manny from fucking Stone Roses. Didn't you just pass away, mate? So I kind of like to wander down these steps. Basically, there's a path that runs along here at the top, and it's joined to the path that runs along the bottom. and it's basically those two paths. You can do a full circle, and so there's a lot to see along the way. I can already see a heron. I can already see a heron over there. Hey Amy, how you doing? You see the heron? You won't see much of it, but that's a grey heron sat. So we'll go down and have a look. No, finger clean won't work. No, it's caked on. The thing is, if you scrape that plastic, it'll make a mess of it. Hi Amy, how you doing? Sorry, I missed you. What you got on is the British Army spin-off of a buffalo jacket. Yeah, they're quite warm. I mean, it's colder than it looks. Oh look, it's got some tufted duck. That's a tufted duck. I'm trying to stay up the top for just a minute. You see that thing in the water moving? That's a tufted duck. I've been learning species, haven't I? That's a tufted duck, so not special, but not rare, but you wouldn't see that normally. Welcome to Hermitage Nature Reserve. But this site is specifically well known for that tree there and that tree there, which contains heron nests. There you go. You can see that better now. No, you can't. Tufted duck. There you go. It's 5G, so you won't see it anyway, will you? I might as well just keep it zoomed out. But there's a tufted duck there. There's a lot of mucky water. It's colder than it seems. Colder than it seems. There's some little benches, look, for sitting. If you sit there and look across the river, the pond, then you can see I wish I'd have put another layer on now. It's not as warm as it looks. It doesn't look too bad. This looks a bit grey and murky, but it's actually fucking cold. So the buff's going up. Get fishing rods out. There might be some. There's not. It's not a river. It's a pond technically. I'll go as far as this tree because some of you will know this tree. But I'm in search of an orange wood. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to go and find out. Oh, there's a family of ducks. Just there. 2 males and a female, ready to mate in. Moorhen in the background. Fable at the table. What you saying, brother? Alright. So yeah, common mallard. Female and 2 males. I can hear robin, and I heard a green woodpecker down here 2 days ago. So, but there's a lot of marsh stuff here. I can see another heron over the back there. But there's 7 herons. They all nest in these nests. You can see the nests. Look, dead obvious. The little triangles in the thing. I know you probably can't see that, but they seem quite intrigued by me. But yeah, this is the tree that you will know that I cut down from across this path in like September time. I think September. A lot of trees fell in the water. Look, it's the reason why it's been closed off. So what we're saying. More rain on its way today and tomorrow. Cheers, Jay. Appreciate that, my friend. Sophia, hey up. Arena, how you doing? J Mac, Joe Mam, yo mama. Where is this, man? It's Nottinghamshire, England, in the UK. It's called Hermitage Nature Pond. There's a grey squirrel. So far I've seen grey squirrel, tufted duck, mallard, heron. Oh, I can see the heron. I wonder if it could. Heron. You want to see the heron fishing? I spotted her. Look at her. See her over there? The grey heron. They fish on this lake quite often, so Sorry for catching up. Quackers, I know. More rain on its way. Hi chat. Thanks Jay, appreciate you my friend. So that in the distance there is a grey heron sat watching the fish. And if we're kind of clever, it won't scoot off. I'd love to show you through the binoculars, but my hands are fucking freezing, so I'm actually going to just put my gloves on for a second. It's a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. There we go, mallards coming into land. Can't see it because they're over there. And so I'm going to walk up this way. On a warmer day, there's slightly more activity. We can see all this has just been decimated by the wind. There's another branch there, look, snapped off from up there. So these trees are fucking half dangerous. This one's leaning across the path, look. They weren't given enough soil to root into properly. This is a cool tree. Check this out. I found out what this is the other day. It's a laurel tree. Look how that's all spiny and... Name of the place, mate? Is it Reserve Forest? No. It wouldn't matter if I did tell you where it was, would it, Manny? It's called Hermitage Pond. Even if I told you, it wouldn't matter, would it? What are you going to do? Go, oh, right, yeah, cool, mate. Yeah, what? You're not going to fucking come here, are you? There's a laurel tree, anyway. Hello, friends. So, I hope I'm not distracting you too much. But yeah, so the path comes down from there, where we came, and then it comes around. And it's really cool because you can hide. That's about to go. Look at that beast. That's about to fall, isn't it? Look at that one. I get my fucking hand in there, boy. Look at that. I bet if I pushed that, it'd probably go. That's another ash. A big ash. What's happened there is it's got a split in it, look. And then water's gone down and water's rotted it. That's literally dying to fall over, isn't it? And it is big. Like if that limb fell on your car, it'd crush it. Absolutely crush it to pieces. Straight through it. Into its seats. Fucking hell, there's a lot of people saying hello, isn't there? Hello, hello, hello. So this is what happened. Things like this, look. You get this little water hole sat in there. And that'll obviously eventually rot the tree, and then that tree will fall in. I'm not sure what that tree is. Sycamore. It's the same as that one down there, so it could be a sycamore. You see the herons up on the nest? You see them? Two figures, look, stood in the nest. Is it worth pushing? Yeah. It'll go. It won't go over. It's stronger than me. Way stronger than me. I mean, it's 3 foot thick, but it will eventually go. Yeah. Where we're going? Sorry, I know you can't see this. 5G, spectacular. But those two things sat in that nest are heron. No, it'd be safer if it fucking fell over. To be honest, you can see the crack runs straight through the tree. Look, from one side to another. And it will go eventually, but what that needs is it needs climbing and then de-limbing and all the limbs pulling out of the water. This is the problem they've got with this area. What they'll say is you can't just cut the trees down and drop in the water. It's got to be specially fucking devised a plan and environmentally correct and all that craziness. It'll cost more money, do you know what I mean? So they'll just wait for them to fall. But that's a bastard, because that'll fall in the water and that's good wood. But they're all being planted almost as if they're dying to fall in. Do you know what I mean? Why would you plant all the trees there and then fucking 40 years later, after you planted a 20-year-old tree, wonder what the fuck it's falling over for? So yeah, I think that might be the other. That's a sycamore type. It's got the whirly gigs on the end. this one, there's 2 yew trees here, so these are yew trees, red and purple and red inside. There's one there, and then there's this one, which is gnarly as fuck, man. I'm going to put my gloves on because my fingers are freezing, so just give me a second. I'll plonk you there. Nowhere to put you. There you go. I'm just going to put my gloves on. But yeah, 3 herons already. Oh, I don't want to put these on. They're fucking ditched. I didn't think it was this cold, to be honest. I didn't think it was this cold. But get the binos out. Nothing special, these. Professional job as usual from me. Very awesome seeing that heron nest. Yeah, well, this is a site of specific scientific interest. It's been on the telly, this has. But yeah, those, oh, you can't quite see them from here, can you? But those nests up there, look. I'm hiding basically through these trees so that I can spot them. You see them up in the nest, yeah? Let me just set my binos up. I moved them all. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, that's just sleeping on the nest up there, so but it's pretty chilly, so let's have a walk down. Obviously you get this kind of awesomeness. Fags, Costa, fucking stand here like a bell end. All that walls fell in. Apparently they need volunteers to help sort it out, but they haven't got any funding, so we'll see. But yeah, site of specific interest. Amy. Yeah, hands going into the sink. So listening and watching. Ah, thanks, so. How you doing, Star? You alright? Yeah, health and safety bullshit. Well, they'll say that it's got to be done properly, and they'll say that it's blah blah blah. So they'll have to do special funding. I mean, if you look at these trees, that tree's fallen over, that tree's fallen over. There's a tree over there in the water. There's a limb over there that's fell off. It's just getting battered because they've not got the root system that they need to sustain themselves in this, on this hillside. What they did wrong basically is they paved the paths, then made walls everywhere and put fucking benches in, which is fine. The benches are cool, and that wall needs to be there because it's a retaining wall. But they've kind of gentrified it all and made it all nice instead of just being a fucking nature reserve. But it was basically a private fishery, so that it's, I mean, it's beautiful down here. I love it. Look at it. There's the famous viaduct, one of the oldest railways in the world. It's not even a railway, it's a tramway. But yeah, it's beautiful. So all this used to be a private fishery for the house that's at the bottom, which my mate now lives in, Chris. And when the house was sold, this land was sold or given to the council to be kept as a nature reserve. That's all I know. But yeah, here we are. So yeah, I can see 2 heron on the nest. There's one fishing down the bottom there. And then, sorry, I can't really show you through the binoculars. I wish I could. Yeah, there's 6. I counted 6 heron yesterday, and then fucking hell, it scared me to death. That's a moorhen, or a mere hen, as Mark would say. I don't know. Pretending to know what I'm fucking talking about. But the whole point of knowing what you're talking about is going out and about and finding it. And then you can say you know what you're talking about. So pretty grim, bit windy, might rain. Someone's pulled that out of the water for some reason. I pulled some fishing line out of here the other day. I think it was in there actually. Pulled fishing line in, actual hook, line and sinker. My trees. Any good fishing lines? Some fishing, yeah. I mean, it's not massive. And just above it is houses. And just above it there is houses. There, look. Someone's window. So it's not like out in the wilderness. It's kind of just a little sliver of land between that bridge there and the reservoir and what will be down there eventually new houses. So it's kind of, but it's a beautiful spot and it needs keeping because there's, well, these heron on it. These heron a bit, if you're in the UK and you know what spring watch is, yeah? Michaela Strachan, that other bell end. This has been on spring watch before, this area. They put the cameras up on the bridge over there and they filmed the heron. There's at least seven heron here at the moment because I saw them 2 days ago. So it's a special site that needs to be kept the way it is. And it's supposed to be lottery funded, it's supposed to be this, that and the other, so everyone's paying millions of pounds into lottery. They're giving fuck all away and not giving anyone else money to sort the shit out. So, but Mansfield District Council's corrupt as fuck as well because it's a massive district. And this is an ash tree that got cut down by someone, I'm assuming forestry, and I'm going to steal some of it because that looks like good wood. So there's another ash that I'm going to get my teeth into. Yeah, there's plenty of fish in there. Pike, perch, grayling, but it's not very deep. It needs dredging. If you look all along it, look, there's twigs, leaves. If you stand in there, you'll be 4 foot of mud and 2 foot of water. And what it needs is dredging out so the fish can live in it, and that's what's causing probably going to cause an issue eventually, because if those fish die out, there will be fish in it, and obviously it's sustaining the herons at the moment. Close your eyes. This is the fisherman's idea of a fucking paradise. Look at this. National Trust, yeah. Well, you've got a bit more thingy in Wales, haven't you? Got a bit more clout. Look at these, the lovely fishermen. They all love their nature. I ain't seen one piece of rubbish till I got here. So there's another limb that's down. Look, it's not being managed properly. That's why this sort of thing happens, because you've got ivy growing on stuff, look, and then it can't support itself. So that's another ash limb. There's another green ash limb. That one didn't need to come out. It's only come over because this one's come over. So yeah, ivy. And I don't know, can't remember what this stuff's called. Might be a type of ivy, but they there's another. Let me move this, look. Try and flip your camera. So annoying as fuck, that rubbish. Yeah. I'm gonna start coming down and volunteering. This is what I want to do, because it's 2-minute walk from my house. I've seen 15 different species down here before, birds, animals, all along that banking over there. Squirrels and rabbits, wild rabbits. There's ducks. That's where I took that photo. There's other ducks the other day. There's a kingfisher, heron, tufted ducks on here. Do you know what I mean? Loads of stuff. Oh, we saw, I can't remember what they're called now. I've learnt so many new species, I can't remember. But yeah, we've got wood down over there, wood down over there, wood down here. It has been windy, given, but also it's not being sorted, is it? Not being managed. Look at all these trees, do you know what I mean? It's beautiful and it should be left in some ways, but kind of wants managing, and there's no one doing it, and everyone's kind of like washing their hands of it a little bit, like the council don't want to do with it. What I would say is sort the land out, give it some reliable But it has been limbed before. Some stuff's been cut, look, but I don't know who's done it. And, do you know what I mean? It's all volunteer basis and all that. So the size of it needs sorting. It needs fixing. It needs someone doing something with it. I don't know all the answers of what to do and how to keep. I mean, there's a fucking chair in there. Look, this is the trouble. Once you get to this end, you're close to public. Oh wow! Look at that. Did you see that? Did anyone see that bird? Did anyone see that little bird that just flew past us? If that's what I think it is, that's amazing. I hope that's what I think it is. That's amazing. Another fishing spot, look. Looks like someone's shredded something in there, I know. But yeah, if that's what I think it was, it looked like those, what they're called, Goldcrest, Britain's smallest bird. If that's what that was, that's fucking amazing. It was bright yellow and grey brown. And it flew out of there and came up this way. It's too fast, yeah, kingfisher. No, I think it was a Goldcrest. It's technically Britain's smallest bird, as far as I know. I've just been learning about that the other day. It might not have been. Might have been but it was a bit yellow for a wren. All I saw was a little flat. I have seen wrens in here, so I've seen wrens along this. Yeah, the bit of bird seed been eaten there. Some. This is the tree off the short what I did the other day. Well, the other week that flopped like fuck because no one wants to see it because YouTube won't push it. Because it's full of fucking Jew bastards. I'm not having that conversation again either, so you don't get it. You don't get it. Tom, alright. We have Goldcrest here. Yeah, they're tiny. Out Fable. Oh, out Fable, how you doing, mate? You good? Julie, Shawnee, hello, Juice. Fuckheads, I know. Well, they're clearly not pushing anything at all of any much use, are they? Do you know what I mean? Not that I'm saying I'm a fucking amazing YouTuber or anything, but do you know what I mean? Unless you're making them millions, they ain't pushing you. I've proven it because I don't. But yeah, look at this. What I'd like to do is get down here in this marsh and get rid of all this before it wants to grow back up in the summer. Which it will grow back up, but I don't want to trample it all down either. So, but yeah, here we are on the wall near the viaduct. Some more willow there as well. Just needs a bit of managing, that's all. That's the little waterfall where I usually walk over. Seen a kingfisher here, seen bats, seen rabbits over there. There's a pair of jays in that tree. You can actually see the nest at the minute just there. That's a jay's nest from last year. But yeah, there's a lot of rain and stuff coming down, so there's a lot of dirty water. It looks a bit muggy, but it's because there's so much silt in the bottom end. But it needs sorting. I wish I'd have been to college or something and done something like that and then offer services to do it. I wouldn't do it for free. There's a fucking fishing pole there. I thought that's what that was. That's a freaking fishing pole. I bet it's broken. They've just dumped it. Fishermen are the worst. They are the worst. If you don't like that, then stop being a fucking prick and I won't call it you, will I? But yeah, anyway, I'm on a mission to go and find this wood. I'm just walking through this way, that's all. You back juice. Gold rush. Bad bottles over there, yeah, Shani. That's a NOS bottle, so we know what people are doing that are. They're just rotting your brain cells away by starving your brain of oxygen. It's used, NOS is actually used in euthanasia, so it's a good way to stop yourself breathing without having a breath. You know, if you try and hold your breath, eventually you kind of go, and you just take a breath, like if you're underwater or something. But yeah, you can't actually take a breath when you're under the influence of nitrous oxide. You don't have the same reaction because it's inert. Can you build a house for me? No. Build your own fucking house. I don't know why you would even fucking bother to put fingers on your phone to say that shit, but crack on, mate. A bit, and then it pops out under. I do that, so. But it pops out under the bridge. We're still on. Yeah, so we're still on zoomed out. I want to put my gloves on, but they're ditched. And then this is the bridge and the waterfall. Rada, been here before, 1817. Second oldest train viaduct in the country, possibly in the world, I believe, after doing a bit of research, not a lot, but a bit of research, that this was the oldest railway or tramway, that's how old it is, in the country, which I believe qualifies it for in the world. The first railway was a tramway from Mansfield to Pinxton. You've still got time to do it, mate. I know. Fucking Bagdads, mate, them shit, I know. Brew break. Yeah, binoculars are alright. These aren't the ones I was trying to mend. They fucking screwed my brain, they have. But yeah, plenty of water over the waterfall. We're going back up here now. And I'm going to walk up and over the bridge into another spot and see if I can find this wood. It's only about 5-6 minutes. So we'll have a look over here. Oh, the council have been and ragged the shit out of the hawthorn fence as well. Look at that. Would you consider that to have been cut or shattered to fuck? So they've been around and they just fucked one side of the hedge, look. Which technically might need doing. It's the right time of year to do it at least. But this is a road, this is a public road. So it goes across there. So I think it's the council. And then we've got the waterfowl. Can't see out special yet. Got some divers and dunkers. Oh, there's something quite nice. That's a pair of, that on the rock, you see them? That's a pair of cormorants. It's a pretty grim grey day, to be honest. It's fucking freezing. My hands are proper gone. Oh, what's this that's coming up here? Let's have a look. Doink. Oh, it's coot. But we've got some visiting birds. Because it's winter, obviously birds are flying north and south, up and down the country, doing their migratory thing. So we've had a lot of different birds stop by on the way to somewhere else. It's not amazingly well renowned because it's in a town. Whee! Seagulls fighting coots. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's not. I could explain it. I overstand the issue. These ones are fine. These are perfectly fine, but these are just fucking Amazon jobs. Just gonna actually put my gloves on because my fingers are freezing. They're going pink. These aren't even that warm, these gloves. But they're warmer than no gloves. I found a pair of leather gloves the other day, but I don't want to put these on because they're fucking ditched because I've been cutting wood in them. Oh, that's better. But yeah, migratory water birds, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Sorry, fuck off. It's cold. To be fair, oh look, there's a ring-necked dove. See the ring-necked dove on the end of the wall? You see it? That's a ring-necked dove. It's not a pigeon. You see how close I can get? You see it? Yeah, it might be plenty in there, mate. There is fish in here. You're allowed to fish it with a permit. But yeah, I just don't want to keep getting my fucking phone. Keep getting my phone ditched and that. Yeah. That's a ring-necked dove. There's a pair of them that live just across there. Dovetail pie. Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of pigeons. But yeah, there's a pair of these ring-necked doves that live just over there in that walkway. Tell you what I might do. If you're enjoying the view of this waterway, then I might just stick you there. See if I can balance you there. That might fall. It shouldn't do though. Hello, Scottish Mike. So yeah, what can I spot here? I've got duck, geese, Canadian geese, mallard, common. I've got white ducks. I don't know what those white ducks with an orange beak are called. I've never looked it up. I've got a grey gull, coots. I bought a warm drink. And the cormorants. You see the cormorant? Let's go around and look at the cormorants. Fuck it. Let's go around and look at the cormorants. That's even better. Afternoon raspberry. The cormorants. You see them there's two on the rock over there. I bought a warm drink and it's still warm, so I'm going to drink it. Let's go and have a look over there, and I'll see if I can get them in the binoculars for you. There's a pair of cormorants there, look. They're so close, it's unbelievable. They're so close, you could almost like jump out. But I've not seen a pair of them for a while.
Just call it quickly just to say, I haven't really looked.
Hey Raspberry Pi, how you doing? You do know why I call you Raspberry Pi? Mr. Mrs. Wait, sorry. So yeah, pair of cormorants there. I'll do this. And then I'll find them. I'm going to have a warm drink. I'll find them in the binos. This is the spot. This is the spot to see them. Oh, there's a robin there, look. Bobbin. Can't see it. So close that robin is. But you can't see them because cams are absolutely rubbish. How weird is it out there? I can just see that completely normal and you can't even pick it out. Robin, there we go. Swans, yeah, swans as well. There's a load of species up here. I'm going to try and get that cormorant. Put that like that. There's a pair of cormorants sat on that. See him quite well there. Rocky Robin, yeah. He's lovely, he's still here, watching me. Yeah, gloves are off, they're doing my head in anyway. took the old buff up the back of the hat, took the hat into the collar. See if I can get these nicely in this. What I do is I put these like that, and I might be able to get a good shot. There we go. How's that? Screenshot that fucker. There you go. Pair of cormorants. Sat on a rock. Love the shack. That's good, that. Is that good? They did have the wings out earlier. But yeah, cormorant, fishing birds. I've never seen a pair. That's why I'm doing this. I've never seen the pair. I've only ever seen one on that rock. It's all there. It's there all the time. Almost like clockwork. But there you go. Stretching. Might have its wings out. Got a screenshot, have you? What I want to do is get a fixture for my phone, what's a bit like a pair of binoculars. There you go. Yeah, you alright? There's a pair of cormorants on that rock there.
They're always on there.
Yeah, and no, well, I've never seen the pair. I've seen them single, but I've never seen the pair together like that. So I thought
Mating's kind of coming up.
it's coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be having the herons coming back before much longer.
I've just seen 3 of them today.
Are they there already?
Yeah, there's 7. Well, they're off the nest, but that's
Right.
last year's young that have come to fishing this year. Yeah, they're fishing today.
Right,
Yeah, if you look off the bridge, you see them.
right.
Seen a couple of them.
Surprised they're this early.
Well, I think they stay here.
They stay?
Yeah, you know that site
I
there.
never noticed.
That site there, that's been on Springwatch. You know Springwatch on telly.
Yeah.
They had that on Springwatch about
Yeah.
8 years ago because it was a site of scientific interest because there's so many herons.
Yes.
And
And
this-
that's when you notice them, when they're all on the nest, don't you, in the spring?
There's 2 sat on the nest today and 1 fishing.
Right.
And then I've also walked. Oh, yeah, it's got his radio and everything. Yeah. There's, Amazon building.
Yeah.
Behind it, there's some ponds what the water runs into
Right.
to keep it.
It's to drain that.
Yeah, drain it.
Yeah. What's up
Those
there?
heron actually fish on that pond as well.
Right.
So they'll fish there. They'll
How on
fish.
earth do they find fish in there? They're artificial.
Well, this is the thing. They're obviously looking for fish in there.
Yeah, when I say because they shouldn't find them.
I mean,
Well,
they
unless-
might
unless
find
they-
newts
unless they
and
put some in,
Yeah.
stuff like
frogs.
frogs spawn. Yeah, I don't know how it
They
works.
usually go into these places eventually, don't they?
But what it shows is that heron isn't just fishing here and
Yeah.
there. It's fishing Sutton Lawn, down
Yeah.
there,
Quite
over
a-
the back,
quite a big
probably
area.
down the Mourne. So there's a lot of water around to sustain them. Basically,
Yeah.
that's
Trouble is they
good.
haven't travelled far and like to find them.
I know. This is thing, yeah. But there is a lot of fish in that pond because I saw them in the summer. You know the sheep dip. I call it the sheep
Yeah.
dip down the bottom there. That was absolutely teeming with fish in the summer. So they've all gone into there. They call them silvers. They're like dace and dace and rudd and stuff. They're all kind of like fried together.
Yeah.
There are lots of fish spawned in the same place. So there's enough to sustain 7 herring. So, but I've seen two dead, and I've seen 2 dead swans on the banking over there. So there's definitely some like fox activity and stuff as well. So
Well, there would be, wouldn't there? Here birds.
yeah, I think it's
Easy
young ones when they're asleep. They'll have them at night.
Yeah.
And there's one with an injured wing as well the other day. So they're definitely getting attacked by fox.
Well, the foxes have got to have their food as well.
Yeah.
It's all part of the cycle.
Because there is a lot on this piece of water, really.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they all live up that edge.
yeah, they do. But they
Waiting for the
they migrate through, don't they? So birds come. They don't live here, but they stay here for a few weeks and then move, and they stay here for a few weeks and move along. So there's tufted duck on here at the minute, which are the black and white ones.
Yeah.
No, they're
Yeah.
always
You've
there.
seen them.
When I see them, whenever we come
You
there.
always see them, yeah. What else have I seen? I've seen a great crested
Yeah, there's usually a great crested,
There's
isn't
2 of them.
and a couple of little grebe.
Yeah.
There's some little ones diving on the back there. What else have I
Which is
seen?
you.
Well, this is the thing, yeah. You're as interested as me, yeah. But I've not seen anything
I just don't bring
special.
my binoculars.
No, I've not seen anything too special. I've just started this year getting into it more.
Yeah.
And there's a pair of ring-necked doves that just flew over there that live, you know the little path, this sort of weird little
Yeah.
path that's here? Sometimes we walk along it, there's a pair of ring-necked doves that, so you sometimes see them as well.
One of the cormorants as well.
Has it gone off? Yeah.
Just gone off with this one.
Missing all the action.
Yeah.
You're all right. No, it's good to talk to you. Good to talk. Take care. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Screen grabs. So one cormorant has... I've just seen fucking so much happen while I'm talking to them old farts. I just saw a coot catch a fish and swim across that, fly across there, hardly able to hold it. It looked like a mouse-sized thing. So that flew across there. There's been a robin and a starling in here. The ring-necked dove flew back to its nest over there, and one of them cormorants fucked off. So let's have another quick look at these cormorants, shall we? Whoa. Let's get it in the binos. Where are you little? For anyone who didn't see it a minute ago. I'd love to get a proper bino attachment or something. Ah. There you go. So he's watching and waiting for the mate to come back, isn't he? Quite the ornithologist. I don't know. I'm learning. What's fucking posh? I can't scroll back at the minute, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, sorry. There's a cormorant. One of them's flown off the... I don't know if they nest there or they just sit there and fish. But yeah, amazing. It's getting colder and mistier. And it's minging. So, so yeah, these aren't the ones I was trying to fix. These are just some fucking Amazon return thing that my brother got once. But I'm going to sit. And I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to try and warm my hand up. Yeah, they're quite nice ones. 12 by 50. So they've got like a smaller range. Got a smaller range, but they're more magnified in. If you get an 8 by 50 or an 8 by 36 or an 8 by 40, that's like a... It's not as magnified. It's only 8 times magnification, but it's a wider view range. It's easier to get that magnification. Bobby Knocklers. Thank you, Bug. Appreciate it. Still here. Hands getting wet. I thought I'd stumbled across Bill Oddie's channel for a minute. Hey, how you doing, Land Raver brother? You good? Why Raspberry Pi? You never finished saying, sorry. A Raspberry Pi is a small computer device that it's called a breadboard, I think. So it's got like slots in it, and you can kind of wire anything to it, and it's a control board. So you can wire things to it like a computer or a robot or a printer, and you can get the printer to do certain things, and they're called a Raspberry Pi. That's what it's called. My mate used to have one with what's it called? My mate used to have one with an arcade machine on it. Oh, my fucking hand's cold. Yeah, my mate used to have one with an arcade machine on it. Pair of magpies, 2 for joy. I don't know. It's not necessarily just birds I'm into. It's just a good time to see birds at the minute. So, knocklers at all that. If you got the money to get one, so get the Hick Macro viewfinder. Same as your rifle scope. Oh yeah, nice. Where's your gloves? In my pocket. I took them off because they're dirty, look. Fucking ditched. But I was trying to faff about with all that. So you can't really see a lot of this. You can't see a lot of what I'm faffing with, can you? When I've got the gloves on, I can't like fuck about with camera or no. Okay. So yeah, they've seen what I've seen today. These are nice gloves as well, but I would recommend a pair of these if you're into wet water work. Melody being mum, I know. Got my gloves on, I know. But I'm going to try and drink some of this water and have a walk across there. Less than me, more of the wildlife. I don't know. Yeah, I'm learning. I need to get Mark on it. So you can just see that cormorant on that rock there. Just see it, can't you? None of us are worth frost. No, I'm not frostbite. I can just feel it biting a little bit. And it's not like a bitter cold. It's just, you know, like it's freezing fog again, isn't it? Oh, sparrow. Oh no, it's a robin. Bobbin's back, look. Oh look, look at this, the ring-necked dove. Robin. Oh hello. Hello, look at you. Aren't you beautiful? I can get it to come and feed out of my hand, but also I haven't got anything to feed it. Look how close I'm stood to that. Cautious, which is clever. Good animals, amazing animals. Look at that. I know there's so much going on here. Do you know why? This little bit here between this post and that bridge is where everyone stands and chucks all the food. So there's a nest of sparrows in there. There's a robin in there. There's a pair of ring-necked doves, which is now in that place over there. There's the cormorants and then all the water birds, you see. So it's quite a lot going on, isn't there? Sorry if it's come. Yeah, no, they want some seed. I ain't got no. I've got some sunflower seeds at home, but I didn't even think to bring any because I'm not even trying to do this. What I've come out for is to fucking get some wood, go and find that bit of wood which is over there. So that's what I'm going to try and go and do before we lose light or get too cold or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to show you those cormorants. Quite cool, isn't it? And it is literally, it's not even 20, 35 foot away or something. Yeah. It's not, whoa. It's got dive bombed by that dove. Flew straight past my face. Over there, look. But yeah, beautiful ring-necked dove. Sparrow. Hey, loads of birds here. Because people stand here and congregate, you see. There's the robin. Oh, here we go, look. Mr. Bobbin. You can see him now, look. Oh, it's close, isn't he? Two of them. Two robins. You can see him. See his red breast, look. There's two of them, one on the floor down there. But yeah, because most people stand here and congregate and talk and all that, they they kind of get to know it, and they like wait around here for people like me who stand. There we go. It's got close enough, hasn't he? Two of them. See him. Robins are quite brave as well, so. But yeah, we'll leave the cormorants and we'll leave the. Hello, little bobbins. Soon be doing a few live bushcraft lives. Nice, Jay. Get into that, mate. Get into it. Look, we've got them here. Look. It's sneaky. Look how sneaky. Look, coming up on me. Like that. So small. So yeah, there'd be a nest. There's two males. There you go. Look, there's two male. So there's two males. So there's got to be a nest because there wouldn't normally be two males and no female. So there's got to either be a young male and his dad. Look how close he's just got. A young male and his dad, or I would say that's. Oh, look at him! Look at him! They proper want something, don't they? I ain't got out, mate, sorry. Making me feel guilty. Yeah, they're just so... They're not tame, are they? But they're quite... what's the word? They don't really care, do they? That's not the word. Anyway, over the Phil Dawn Bridge, in loving memory of Mr. Dawn. Teaching him to fly. Yeah, hey up random, how you doing, mate? Sorry, I didn't see you. I saw you pop in and then I just can't press my buttons. So this is the fucking massive bridge what they've built. Yeah, teaching them to fly and hunt and stuff, yeah. Teaching them that people like me might have some food. Hey up random, how you doing, mate? You good? Yeah, I can't wait to see some bushcraft lives, Jay. That'd be amazing. Track game and humans. Nice, I like it. I like the human tracking. It's not quite, well, it's just as much fun as animals, I suppose, but here we go, got rabbits out on the field. There we go, look, ladies. Ladies love rabbits, don't they? See the hares? Oh my word. Both robins are same colouring. Oh, are they? Oh, it's a pair then. I always thought one was robin redbreast and one was brown. There you go, that's me told. Thanks, Book. See if I can zoom in. See the rabbits? Wait until they move again. See, there's two. They look like bushes, but they're not. You'll see them when they move. But yeah, that field there, snidered with rabbits and rooks, and then same on the other side. But that's where I'm going, over the bridge. Yo, Calvin, how you doing, brother? We're good. Just start doing a bit of... What's that up there? Starling? Murmuration of starlings, maybe? Well, not quite a murmuration, but yeah, a lot of starling. Yeah, I'm screeching. There's often a big bird of prey or something like that around when they all just start jumping and screeching. You can see over the bridge that it's getting a bit foggy now. How you doing, Calvin, man? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. It's always nice to see people. I'm just about to go and find a tree, a mysterious tree of orange wood. You can give me your opinion on what you might think it is, mate, if you want. Those old people are like, oh, he hasn't seen anything we haven't seen. Rah. Fucking toss pots, old people are. So Roxalot, how you doing, man? You good? Thanks for popping in. So this is, I see that, I can't remember how to turn my camera on. You see all that? That's pallet of the flooring. More rabbits. Moles. That's the pallet of the flooring that used to be on this bridge. But this, instead of doing it like they've done now, which is properly, they stuck a load of old playground to it. And people ripped it up and it all got trashed. So hopefully this will stay. It's got to be soft bottom because I can barely see the chat because it's so snowy out here. It's too bright to see my screen. But hello Raspberry, hello on hello everyone, having a great day. Nice. Cheers Calvin. You probably won't be able to tell me what this wood is then, will you? Just wondered if, but I'm definitely going to cut some off it. I'm going to stick it in my backpack. I have a backpack and a saw which is falling through the hole in my schmock because it's annoyingly got a little hole in it. I have the trusty backhoe and a penknife just in case. Legal carry, of course. It is in my state anyway. Julie, well, it's time to get my daughter from school. Cheers, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you, Random. Yeah, take care. Look after the family, mate. All them good things. Oh, Mr. Train. How you doing, Sir Roxalot? Thanks for popping in, mate. Afternoon all. Nice guy. Lovely guy. Catch you all later. Thanks, Sophia. Sorry I missed you. Sorry, both bobbins are the same colour. There you go. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not the sort of thing I'd look up in a book of Robin. I just assume things like that. I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot, but I do assume things. We've got nice graffiti. It's lovely, isn't it? So I've come out of that like, this is horrific. Look at this fucking out switch. And then here, beautiful countryside, full of rabbits, massive old oak tree. But that's what you get at the side of railways, isn't it? Quite often, a mishmash of beautiful nature and horrific industry. So yeah, hedgerow, hawthorn, it's all hawthorn. Laurel, is it laurel? No, not laurel, I can't remember what it's called now. Elderberry, the elderberry with an E. Elderberry, not alder with an A. Pigeon, we could have had that one. So I would have got, if I'd have been hunting today, if I was allowed to walk around with my rifle, obviously, then I could have got 2 or 3 pigeons and at least 2 rabbits and a couple of ducks. But yeah. So look, I don't get this. I don't get this. I don't get that. How is that fallen over? That's wild. That's all hawthorn again. I don't know if they're pushing it over with a truck or something. I don't know if something's happened here where they're trying to get rid of it. But that's fallen since I was last here. So let's go and find this wood anyway. I'm intrigued now. It's only around this corner. So there is the train track. That's how close we are. 1 million views. Woohoo! Nice one, Sir Roxalot. That's awesome. Thanks, Calvin. I appreciate you trying. Or sticking around. So yeah, wildlife corridor between train track and over there. Fucking low battery as well. I've taken far too long gassing about ducks and shit. What I actually want to get to is down here. I have got a battery on me though, so I can always rig myself up, can't I? But yeah, massive ash there, look, big ash tree, could take a big piece of that. Loads of fucking waste wood everywhere, it's unbelievable. And this is what I'm all about, trying to find those trees that have blown down, trees that have basically going to be useful if you can get hold of them. There's a ton of fucking ash down here as well, where the railway is cut down. No, you helped. Yeah, you helped, Bug. Don't be sad. Yeah, you helped. I just, for some reason, I thought a robin redbreast was the male, and the other. Do you know what I mean? And the female was like the same, but then thinking about it, I don't know if I've ever seen a female robin. So yeah, stupid. It's because of the rhyme, the robin redbreast. It's some good graffiti, to be fair. If you appreciate some nice graffiti, there is some good graffiti. It's not just scrollings. But yeah, I'm getting a bit of a wander on here, a bit of a walk, get my walk on, and see if I can find this fallen tree. It's just this is a little walkway look into the industrial area. Apparently this is a grand fir tree. A grand fir. I looked it up the other day. Beautiful example as well. It's fucking dark straight up into the sky, that tree. It's beautiful. Like some firewood in there, man. Build a house out of half of that. I'll show you as I walk away so I can get a better picture of it. A beautiful tree, isn't it? A grand fir, that is. By the railway, it's here in the US, they have these cars that move down the way with gigantic circular saws and arms. They just cut stuff and knock it over, do they? Yeah. But Craig, thank you, Rox, a lot. So yeah, a little bit industrial, urban, but what I'm after is this green bit. This is all hawthorn, look. If you're American and you don't get this stuff, do you? This is what hawthorn looks like. You see the thorns, look, shooting off either side. Ping, 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 ping. That's all hawthorn. Beautiful. If you get it as thick as your thumb kind of thickness, it makes real good sticks. But yeah, you can see it from that shape. What's this then? Don't know. There's absolutely nothing on it. Could be a young ash, because there's a lot of ash around. But yeah, this is what I'm after, the hedgerow stuff, which is a bit different in America. I haven't seen a girl band because you always seeing the girl birds. I know, I know, yeah, because I'm always seeing. Even this has come over. Look, how has that been pushed over? Look at that. Look at it. Look, the fence is here, normal, straight, yeah, all the way that way, all the way that way, and then all of a sudden, boom, that's just fell out. Like what? How has that just been fallen over? That's real strong, that stuff is. That's all hawthorn. Strong as fuck. How's that just fell over? Do you know what I mean? It's not near the fence, look. Or have they done it? It's all just gone over in the wind, look. But you wouldn't think that. You'd think this was sheltered area. That's a factory. You think it's a sheltered area, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't think that would just get windy just there, right behind her. Just like, just blown over. It's weird. So this is where all the ash is being stored. This has been cut, so that's the railway over there. That's the bridge. And then all this ash has been cut, look. And they string it together, but someone's been taking logs. And there's a fuck ton more of it down there as well. Good sand. Good sap for fire starting. Yeah. Yeah, it's similar. They do tend to have, it's not as big. You think of everything in America as like just on a bigger scale. So similar activities. That's where I took the picture of the robin the other day. Similar activities, but they basically just drop a couple of guys off at a few trees and they work there for the day. and they knock some guys and they work on those trees. Yellow on the inside, it's like a mulberry. Yeah, mulberry was the other. I'm trying to find it. There's a couple here that I've noticed. So I've noticed that black elder and cherry would both have bright orange wood inside. Black elder, possibly. Don't think it's cherry, but yeah, black elder, maybe. Baby mulberry spoon, how you doing? Yeah, there's some. I think it is like a mulberry, isn't it? There's some of it, look. But this is not the bit. This is not the bit that I'm after. I'm just wondering, because they've got a fuck ton of these. They just cut these logs down here, look. So they can put these drains and shit in this factory.
You alright?
Yeah?
You videoing?
Hey?
Like you were taking a video.
Yeah?
Of what?
The trees on the floor there.
Oh, do you want to?
I was just looking at them at what they were. Are they waste?
Yeah, wait, yeah.
I could take some of. I mean, I'm walking obviously, so I can't take a lot. But
Well, we're back up here tomorrow, lunchtime, if you want to come back.
yeah,
It's a chainsaw, so we'll log it up for you.
I could take. Yeah, I mean, I'm only taking it. Sorry, I'm only taking it for like carving. So I don't really like need a massive piece. But if there's something interesting, that'd be cool.
What do you carve?
Spoons, bowls, heads, sticks, walking sticks.
Oh, you'll have to let us know. We'll give you some logs and you can do the carving.
Yeah, man. I'll swap you for a spoon.
Yes.
Yeah, cool, man. What do you say, tomorrow lunch?
Tomorrow lunchtime, yeah.
Cool.
Alright, mate.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. There you go. Just got some free wood. Tomorrow lunchtime. I'll nip down and yeah, they're just logging it up and getting rid, aren't they? So mulberry is a distinctive brown colour, oxidised by, but it's golden in colour. Cool. Going off a very little mulberry tape likes to grow in those hedgerows too. Yeah, I'm thinking they might be mulberry because initially I thought orange osage. There's the other. What's it called? The other lake, the other side of the railway. It's a bit of a walk round, but that's just the other side of where the herons are. Hopefully I get to that bit. I'm sure I had it by now. It's been fucking taken, hasn't it? Has it been taken? Oh, if it's been moved, I'd be so fucking pissed. It was back there. Was it back there? Mulberry branch was white. Yeah, there's a lot of different types of mulberry as well, though. So this is the kind of. I'm sure by this point. Oh, it's here. Is that it? Is that it on the floor there? It's not a hill I want to lie on, but I've read a lot of wood books. You can crack one open and see the grain of mulberry's golden. And I've worked a lot. Yeah, no, I appreciate that input, Colin. I'm not at a loss. I'm just a bit like I'm learning, you know, like us all, I suppose. Train. But yeah, it looks like. No, that's not it. It's gone. The piece I cut from is gone because I had the walking stick at this point. Because this is the. I'm going to walk back up there. I'll have to walk back up. This is. I'll show you the. You never know. Yeah. Well, he asked me, "Are you filming the wood?" So I was like, "No, just looking at the trees." So if you recognise this from one of my shorts. The other day, it's the thunderous waterfall from my shorts. There you go, on the live. That's my last short look. But yeah, I had my what the fuck's he's doing there? I don't know. He's wrong side of the fence. He is. He's obviously broke into that yard there. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think there's any way across there, buddy. He's the wrong side of the track there. I was going to have a pee as well, so that's annoying. Also, there's the mycelium that I saw the other day. Yeah, I hope they haven't nabbed it because it was fucking massive. But I'm going to have a look around back up there. I was going to do a full circle, but I'm not now. But I'm just going to show you this old wall for a second. The side of the waterfall. It's maybe need a wee. Can't quite see the water from there, can you? Yeah, Osage is a type of mulberry. It's the same family. Obviously, it has the hedgerow apples, as they're called. But we don't often find orange Osage over here. It's quite a specialty wood. When you look it up on Google and stuff, it's like it's only in botanical gardens and shit. So there's another tree there, look, straight gone over. But yeah, I'm going to go back and see if I can find the branch. I literally cut a piece off the branch. You saw it in my photos. I stood with it like that. So it definitely was there because I fucking took a piece of it. But yeah, let's see if we can find the other half of it. Yeah, love. Put my binoculars in there. Like a right freak. Fucking dumb animals. So it was a big piece on the floor. Took me and my brother like a couple of minutes to wrestle it over. So let's see if we can find it. But I already had the stick by this point on the walk. I remember holding it. So it's got to be back there somewhere. But there was a big branch of it. Someone's sort of seen that yesterday out on a walk, and they know what they're looking at. They'll have took a shitload. See, this is similar, look. This is similar. I reckon you're right on the mulberry. This is similar stuff, look. Get off. Someone's had a couple of bits here from a walking stick, look. You can see they've cut. So this is similar stuff. It's going to be a type of mulberry, isn't it? And it's funny because it seemed to have spikes on it, which Osage does as well. But this wasn't the bit where it was cut from. That's been cut as well, look. Oh, it's them. They've chucked it, haven't they? They've chucked it over there, from over there. That's what they've done. They've cut it down.
Right. Right, mate.
They've cut that down, chucked it there from over there. So all that's game, and none of it's actually attached to the floor, look. They've just stuck it there. Fucking idiots. So there's a ton of it there, if I want to get some. But the piece that was over there, was fucking thick enough to get spoons out of, and that's what I'm after. I walked straight past it like I did. It's there, look. You see a fucking idiot, aren't I? Sorry if I didn't say hi. I'm on my run here, so I can barely see the screen. No, you're cool. Thanks. It's got a cool cabin. I appreciate you, man. Could I see the leaves? Yes, it's here, look. Next to the seat. So this is the tree that I took the stick from yesterday, day before Saturday. But this is what's killed it. This, I believe it's a type of ivy. So it's overweighted it and caused it to snap. And I don't know where it snapped from. I can't work it out. Oh, it's there. There it is. So let me do this properly. So you see the stump there? So that is where this has come from. this whole thing's fell off. But this, I think this is the tree itself, which if it's got red berries on it, I believe that's a hawthorn. But there's two trees all entangled together at this end. So this is the wood itself. This is the business end. I'm going to be cutting that off and taking some of this. That's what I'm going to be doing. So no, it's not gone raspberry. I found it. I just walked straight. How did I walk past that? How did I walk past that? I was pointing over there, but also, how did I not notice that on the path there? It's fucking huge. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to try and break some of this down. I'll use this chair as maybe a stand for my phone. Maybe. Well, I can stand my phone on it, definitely. So take my binoculars off. Yeah, it's a beautiful colour, isn't it? Maybe blackthorn. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, the blackthorn is the slow berries, so they're like larger and purple, and they've all gone by now. So I don't think it's a blackthorn. The smaller red berries are hawthorn, but I can't tell whether that's just mixed in with it and fell off with it. But this is what I want to do, you see. This is what I want to do. So let me get my bag off a second. I can't believe we've got a little chair here and everything, sitting fucking camp out on the footpath waiting, talking to you lot. So, this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to trace the bottom, here we go, trace the bottom wood up into a branch, up a branch and through, and see if I can find any identifying stuff. So this stuff, the green, this is not the tree. This is what's killed the tree. Yeah? What the tree is what's on the end of there. Definitely. I think it's hawthorn. Now I've looked again, but it's very orange, it's wild. This is the fruit and berry, look. This is the fruit and berry. So I say, oh, they're mulberries. They might be mulberries. So yeah, mulberry or hawthorn, but it's got the thorns on it, look. See the thorns? They're like haws, aren't they? Hawthorn, and they look like hawthorn berries. Handy chair, yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Cherry red. The berries are, yeah, they look like hawberries to me, and hawthorns. If it's hawthorn, this is going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to rip bits off it. And if that is a hawthorn, look at the size of it. But there's a lot of these ancient hawthorns around on this type of land, so I'm going to try and cut some back. Look at that little camped out there. Getting deep, youth. Do some learnings. Cherry. Yeah, I think it's hawthorn. I think looking back at it, I mean, the wood's wild. The wood's just fucking wild yellow, orange, sorry. So it makes it kind of, what's it called, doesn't it? Makes it seem like something exotic, but it's not necessarily something exotic. So I'm just going to cut a few limbs and show you. Bacco Laplander. So this is, look at this, look, white, pure white. The one I cut off wasn't white. You can see it in the photos. This is the shit tree that's killed it. But look at that, that's white. So that is hawthorn. It's just where it's thingy, isn't it? It's where it's damaged. It is hawthorn. Yeah, it's all hawthorn. It's all hawthorn. It's just where it's been damaged. So take a bit more. I don't know if I take that stick, it's a bit wonky donkey. Might be nice. And it's windfall, so that's the point. I'd never cut a big hawthorn down like this, but it's been blown over, so yeah. What it is it's hawthorn and it's wet through, that's why it's orange. That's all I can come to the conclusion of. Oh, you bastard. Wrong side of the glove. The reason I wear these gloves is because this side of them is Kevlar. This side of them isn't. It's I don't know whether that's useful or not. Maybe. I don't think that's very strong. Yeah, making short work of it, to be fair. Say it's hawthorn. Tobacco Laplander. Good saw. Nothing special. Good saw though. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a pile of hawthorn and a pile of shit and work my way through it. Can you see what I'm... You can see what I'm getting at. You see what I'm trying to cut here? Ha! Yeah, that's all right. I appreciate you your input anyway, Calvin, and your interest. To be fair, I don't know what this stuff is. I've got some sort of, maybe it's some sort of ivy. What I'm going to try and do is try and clear all of this off the hawthorn. See if we can get to the hawthorn itself. I mean, it's all wrapped up together, so it's probably going to be kind of messy. Some really cool bits of wood now. Aha! There's the limb that I cut. So look, there's the two types of tree. There's two types of tree. Two types of tree here. This is the invasive climber plant. Look at this look. So this is the branch that I cut off from my walking stick the other day. That's fucking orange. That's pure orange. Look, then next to it, that's the... It's so mangled, it's hard to tell what's what. But that's pure orange, isn't it? So there might be three different species in this same... I mean, you can see how mangled this is, look. So we've got the white stuff, which is the climber. Then we've got this stuff, which I believe goes further up there to hawthorn. Yo, Gary, how you doing, brother? Squash a berry and see if it's got solid seed in it. Climate up there is similar. Yeah, I think it's 3 different trees. There's 2 trees and the climber. So this is the... But what I'm trying to find is what this one is. This is blatantly orange, look, blatantly where it's been sawn through. So, how are we doing, Hoodman? You good, mate? Thank you, mate. It's always good to see you as well. A damn fine individual. So the only thing I can do is saw through some of it and try and get rid, so I can see what's underneath it. But it's clearly two different types of wood, isn't it? Quite a conundrum. But yeah, it's definitely two different types of tree there. It's so interwound, it's insane. Hopefully you can see some of what's going on, sorry. That's a type, and that's a different type. What the fuck is going on? Is this orange? No, this is white, look. So it should be fairly obvious which is which. I think it's the hawthorn, it's just wet at the bottom. I think it is. Sorry to disappoint you. There you go, conundrum. We might never know what it is. But I'm going to get hold of some and we're going to take it back home. So that's all I know. So yeah, just... It's so... Can't see what's under it. But this stuff, this white stuff, is the bad stuff that we don't want. I think it is a hawthorn that's just got soaking wet. It's like a little puzzle, a conundrum, which bit to cut off first. I mean, some of it will look amazing with it wrapped around it also, but it's not going to be that good. I can smell perfume or something. But yeah, I've cut through a massive chunk of it there, and it's not released the shmoo. Yeah, this stuff's, it's horrible. I don't know what it is, it's horrible. You can't get anything, it's literally so grown into. I need an axe. I need an axe for it. Literally. Work my way up here. Don't know if it's interesting viewing or not, but I'm here doing this, so you're here watching it. But it just goes to show tree identification isn't as simple as it might look. But I think, yeah, mulberry was a good shout. But I can't determine whether that's one thing or another. Even still, I can't find. It's annoying because what I'm doing is down there. So what you need to be doing is this. I won't be able to read your comments, but you will be able to see what I'm doing. You can see there's such a mishmash of stuff in there, but it's kind of hard to see what's what. I don't know, that one limb I've took seems to be, like I say, slightly different species, doesn't it? That's so intergrown. I don't think that's so intergrown. I don't think I'd be able to get that out if I tried. But yeah, let's go limbing it. Very sore. The disadvantage of having a lanyard on your saw, if you're not using it properly, is that you can throw your saw away. You're supposed to wear your lanyard so you can't drop it. But yeah, I'm going to strip it back as best I can. Get anything I can off it. Might be pointless, but I still get to see what's in it, and I've still got to chat to those boys and get some more wood. I'm asking if they've got some work, that's what I'm going to do. I want to see if there's any more of that wood, or if there's more of it from where it snapped off up there. I'll find some more of it. Wild, isn't it? So many different woods all just mashed together. I think it's hawthorn. It's wet. Personally, that's my being study here. Opinion from being study here, basically. Probably the first kind of heavy work I've done properly with this saw, and I'd say it looks pretty good. It works really well for the 15 quid. Backhoe Laplander, get involved. So I know you can't see exactly what I'm doing now. Whew. It's a little bit warm in there. Take my bonnet off. How we doing, people? So yeah, just working my way up the limbs. I'm getting warm now. Yo, Carnage, how you doing, brother? Sorry, there's all voice to text. Mulberry, yeah, I think that was a good shout, mate. Mulberry, fucking hell. This is a thing, you start getting into wood, and making wood and stuff like that. Got my little Mohican going off, look. From my hat. You start getting into making stuff with wood and you start realising there's more woods than you can even name. Wild. I have to contact with over the years, look, brown when it's cut chocolate, but when you work it it's golden yellow. So that's Wilbury. Okay. Footage looked like cherry, but Bug said hawthorn. Out of my lexicon. Yeah, man. How you doing, Carnage? Leaf, bark, green. Well, I'm going by the berries on the top. So none of that foliage is it. Where's your chainsaw? I'm stood on a public footpath, so I can't. Yeah, European trees again, totally different to American trees. Like, you get orange osage enough to make fucking fence posts out of them all the time. I've only ever seen it once. Yeah, branch saws, it's a good one. Hey Maria, how you doing? You alright, Carnage? Find out in a bit tomorrow. I'm just out on a bit of a day, sawing this up. Teeths, check up tomorrow. Nice one, Tom. Ooh, oh, I've got another robin, look. Another little robin. Yeah, another little robin. But yeah, what I'm doing is literally trying to find out what this is and see if this is what that is. And see if it's just because it's broken here and then got rained on so heavily that it's just soaked into there. And if I actually cut it further up, will it just be white inside? Is it just moisture? This is what I'm thinking. Is it just wet and it's not actually the colour of the wood? Yeah, keeping busy, mate. That's good. I'm the same. But you can see how interwoven this is, you know. So this is what I'm after. I believe it's hawthorn. But when you look at this branch with this broken bark, and then you look at this branch, it is similar to haw, but it's not got that broken bark the same. So, yeah. Yeah, I found this one earlier, 2 days ago, Maria, and it's in one of my photos on my community page. I cut a stick from here, and then I got it home and noticed how orange it was. If you can see that, very orangey. And I wanted to know if it was a specific... See, look, I just cut that, look, that's not orange, is it? It's wet hawthorn. Right, I'm convinced now. I'm utterly convinced that this is wet. It's soaked. And this is the exact same tree right next to it. It's white, look. You see that? White, orange. White, orange. It's hawthorn. It's an old hawthorn that snapped from up there. That's where it snapped from, look. You can see the end of the branch. And it's just absolutely sodden and soaked to the point where it's orange. And so there is only 2 trees. Yeah, only 2 trees, but it's a nice big thick bit of hawthorn, so I'm going to try and get some of it. And it's still super wet, so I'm going to try and get some of it and make something out of it. Robin's being interested again. So stick that there for a minute. Hey, look, Garth, how are you doing, mate? Found out tomorrow, mate, about all the bullshit. So I'm just on a rest day out. I'm just gonna get my battery pack. I ain't got a stander out here, but I've got a battery pack. So see if I need to put this on now because it's dying. 2.1 amps. I've seen a dolphin, mate. I've not seen mine for ages. I have to fuck off in winter or something and go where it's warmer. This robin's well interested in me. Minus 30, doing okay. Irina, how you doing? Minus 41. Oh, that was close. It's got 0%. This might die. It might just die. I don't have a lot of battery, so I'm going to leave it over here and I'm going to try and keep it gravy, baby. No, I don't want a moderation bollock. Fuck off. Turn around. There we go. So I'm going to try and make that into an impromptu phone stand. Fuck off. Why is everything just so awkward? Gravity's shit, innit? I wonder if I can just stick that through there. Like so. You gay. You massive gay. Oh. Hello. Yes, my battery died. And yes, I've got more of this off the tree. I've figured out what's going on. There's also a bird's nest, which is quite annoying in a way, because it would be the piece of tree that's fell down because it's got a bird's nest in it. So here we go. I don't know how long my battery's going to last. It's on a battery, but I think it came out with only 50% stupidly. So anyone who is still here, thank you for being here. But yeah, there is a bird's nest just here. Look, it's fell down, and that's a bird's nest in the top of the tree. Nothing in it. It's not being used. But what's annoying is this tree's come down. In the shower. Cool. Yeah, so I've separated this, which I'm going to identify in a minute. I'm going to identify that. Let me do it now. See if I can do it. Can I do it on? Laurel. Yes, I thought it was laurel. Might be a Japanese laurel. This is what's killed this hawthorn, or this is what's overweighted it anyway. So let me do this. Look, I've got my Google phone now. Clever fuck. Right. Either laurel or ivy, I thought. So you've got two different types of ivy. You've got this one, which is berries though. I'm a bit odded out by the berries, but I think they turn into flowers. And then you've got kind of ivy. Oh, fuck off. I stripped off some of this. Is where's that bit? This bit, look. This bit was like wrapped around here. This bit was like wrapped around like that. It's one of its common names is something to do with helixical, so that's wild, isn't it? So it's either laurel, yeah. But what I've found is, look, there's 1, 2, 3 blackthorn sticks. So I'm just shaving off what I can and seeing what I can get out of it. Carnage! JP! I don't know if they're back yet, those lot. But yeah, I was trying to plug my phone in before it died, and it just died. So my apologies. Can't do much about it. We'll see if I can fix something up to like go down in there or something and hold itself up. Probably not best to try and hold it up off the jack socket, but Might work. No, it's not going to work, is it? Oh well. So yeah, just going to try and balance you in some way, this way around. See if we can get some more of this. Maybe move back a little bit. So I've not got a lot of battery, but it is going up. So we'll see. I'm sorry, you won't be able to see what I'm doing because I'll be in the bit that's got the comments on it. Yeah, they've all kind of twined together, Maria, yeah. There's an almost gravity just a fucking ball ache. There we go. So yeah, I'm just trying to chop some off and see if I can actually get a stick. I've got one. See if I can get another. Basically, see that isn't fitting. Is that fitting the form? Or no? Take that. It's not worth it because that's on there. So tempting to just cut the sticks off, but I don't want that. Can't even see what I'm doing, can you? Surprisingly good. Yeah, surprisingly good this saw is. Just so frustrating to try and get through some of this ivy, basically. It's killing the tree off. Well, it's pulled it down at least in the wind. Just so much of it, it's hard to know what to cut and release. It's hoping to be a bit big enough to get a spoon out of, but I'm not sure there is now. It's just this fucking ivy. It fucking ain't ivy. It does this. This is all the reason why those trees down there are down. It's good cover for birds, ivy, but it's invasive, so can't really love an invasive species, can you? Looks nice around houses, but it's about to fuck your roof up, isn't it? That's the problem with it. Yeah, definitely hawthorn. Definitely wet from the storms, etc. Sorry. Don't freak the dog out. You alright? Oops. Yeah, it's ridiculous, this stuff. It's so entwined. Need an axe. Basically, I don't think I can get any of this away unless I've got an axe. And the piece that's thick is not really thick enough to make anything out of. It's really fucking annoying. A couple of sticks, but again, they're all just got mashed onto it. Bit of a waste, really. But, well, not really a waste. Something to do, innit? A bit of fun. It's too entwined, you know, like it looks cool, doesn't it? But like, what are you going to do with a fucking stick that thick? You're not going to carry it around like a walking stick, are you? So the bit that's got it all entwined around it is a bit like, what do you do with it, you know? But yeah, definitely I don't know whether the clever thing to do would be to go in that tree and get some of that from up the tree rather than this bit. It's just waste, isn't it? But I can cut that there, but it's not, I don't think it's big enough to make anything out of. It's only like, oh, you can't even see me anyway. Fucking pointless exercise, isn't it? You can't see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry. But yeah, even if I cut the thick end of it, it's not big enough to make out of. Made a right mess in here. Cut my glove, cut my finger, nearly fucking done my phone. I'm not sure that there's anything worth salvaging, but I had to take all that off to have a look at the wood. So it's a bit like fucking waste of time, innit? What I want to do is cut the top off of that so I can fucking turn it over and have a look. But I don't want to cut through what's nice, a nice branch. You know what I mean? So let's follow this one, last one, follow this one up. Also, if it's a nice walking stick, I don't want to damage it by cutting it with a saw, do you know what I mean? Which I've just done, because it's dead easy to do. Yeah, it's just a bit of a disappointment to be. Fucking ivy, what a horrible plant. If it's this big, why can't it just live on its own and stop being a bellend? I guess evil's evil, isn't it? Wrong's wrong, whatever it is. Oh my fucking god. bird's nest. Such a shame because there's probably a pair of nesting birds that'll never nest again there. Probably not helping the weight of it, but it just means there's the nest site gone. I don't know what kind of bird, obviously, but there's the bird's nest. What a shame. I feel bad really, but it is windfall. It's not me that's done it. It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, bit of a shame really. There's some really nice wood in it, you just can't get at it because that fucking ivy's killed it. We have a minute. Yeah, turns out it's exactly what I thought it was in the first place until I cut it and it went orange. Definitely hawthorn. Ah, how you doing, Tom? I need a walking stick with your ankles. They're like fag ash, mate. Mark lives quite closer to me than you do. It's probably about an hour and a half or something. How you doing, you lot? Shawnee! I know you're serious, Tom. Sorry, he's working hard today. It's a bit weird. It's kind of cold, but sweaty. It's not the best, is it? But I'm just going to keep plugging at this and see if I can get at least one. There's at least one nice stick. Cut my finger as well, look. I didn't realise, but I just nicked it with the saw. It's only one tooth, that little spot. But yeah, bird's nest and a really nice big piece of hawthorn. I already don't like ivy, so I don't like it more now. Get my vents opened up. Got some sweat vents in here. Get my sweaty Betty out. But yeah, it's quite a lot of hawthorn stick in it. I'd like to get that ivy off it because I really don't like it. It looks shit. Big job broke. Did you find what you're looking for, Simon? Yeah, kind of. I was looking in the wrong place, so I guess I found what I was going to find already. I got one good stick out of it. Hawthorn. But I'll try and get some more sticks, whatever. It's a bit annoying. I thought there'd be more, to be honest. I thought it'd be better pickings. Some beautiful bits of wood, but it's a bit of a fucking mess, to be honest. It's going to be a pain in the arse to try and figure it out. Probably going to take me until it's dark. It's gone 4 now. So a bit of a waste of 2 hours of my life, but here we are. Nothing changes, does it? So impressed with this saw though, well impressed. Not that anyone cares about the saw. But at least I can flip it over now, you see, I can see what I'm aiming at. So that's a big one that runs through there. I know you can't see what I'm doing, so that pointless being up live. Couple of Irish cadugas in here. Just noggins. Just noggins of it, look. With the, you can see where it's going around the thorn. Yeah, the saw, it's really good. Cheapest one you can pretty much get. I wanted to get a silky, which I might do one day. I want to try the silky small boy or whatever they're called. But for what they are, for 10, 12, 15 quid, fucking impressive bit of kit. It don't seem to blunt, it don't seem to sort of get caught up on a lot, or this might be a good stick. It's not very straight though, so we'll see. I'm just gonna have to be careful cutting it off. I don't want to damage it too much. I'd like to walk away with something rather than nothing. If you know what I mean. Yeah, you can see the I don't know if any of it's worth it. It's kind of annoying because I've spent so long stripping it back. It's all like slightly wrong shaped and not really what you'd want. Do you know what I mean? thought that was going to be a nice stick, but it's not anymore, is it? There we go. Got a big bit off. Fuck's sake. It's really awkward work, so might sacrifice that one for the knobble there. It's just waste of time, I reckon. Waste of time. Thought it would heat some real nice. Let's get that off of there. It's one of those kind of jobs where you can never actually get your weight behind it. It's always just slippery little bastard snake. I know that's just my arse, but I'm trying to get hold of this piece here. Trying to figure out if it's worth taking past there. 'Cause that is literally two trees stuck together. So maybe I can get it there. I've got nothing to hit it with. That's what's annoying. Got fucking cut marks sort of like. It's all just trash. It's a waste of time. There's some bits of it, they're just not straight enough or nice enough or different shaped or got fucking massive cuts in it there. Twat neck ears fucking nobbled through it, but it's sore trying to get the bits off it and that, and it's like it's the most awkward fucking bit of wood I've ever encountered in a way. It's got a massive gash through there, so that's no good because it'll just snap there, and that's no good. Top snapped off, so that can't even be a thumbstick. Yeah, it's really irritating. I feel like doing that. Seeing if it'll snap, but it won't snap either, so contemplating what to do. Just walk off, I think. Fucking wank. I know for next time. Constant fucking disappointment. Can't just be like, alright, it's nice. Yeah, I did cut it right. Yeah, it did fucking work out. No, you can't. Can't do that. Can't have that. Imagine that's not going right. Fucking real. So I got the good bit. This is literally just gonna have to just scrap. It is literally just scrap. So it's gonna go down. Wasted a few hours. I could have just done that 20 minutes ago. But I have some pearl form. There you go. Maybe a stick there. I thought about this about halfway through. If I go and get the actual log that's left, you're right, mate. I've got a good log. I'm not going to have to use all of it, but there might be a bit down here. It's the right shape to take. I don't really like doing it, but it's windfall, so it is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I don't know what to do other than just go home. Do you know what I mean? Just an experiment, isn't it? I'll put that there. But yeah, good saw. How you doing, Trapacolo? How you doing, man? I'm all out of energy now. I just wrestled the bottom of the branch out of the tree. So the branch that's snapped at the top, that's fallen over here, I've just took the last bit of it out of the tree. But yeah, you could hear the police, couldn't you, going around? Don't snap it. I've got my fucking saw stuck in it. Just wasted a load of energy, really. That's what I've done. It's not really big enough. Make some small bowls, maybe. I don't know, can't carve a spoon out of it. I think it's going to be a waste of time job. Interesting work, kind of fun, but yeah, a little bit of a waste of time, to be fair. Sorry, I can't read the chat, I'm just doing this. Just finishing this. Sawing. Might get something out of that. Might not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tidy up here so it looks a bit less conspicuous. Inconspicuous. And I bugger off home because I'm absolutely Hank Mark. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but it's the biggest bit of hawthorn I've ever seen or ever hold of. It might split down. It might split down. But yeah, it is what it is for the minute. Right.
Hello. He's going to have a sleep.
Yeah, could take it home and split it. I've got three pieces about the same length as a wooden like cooking spoon. So I'm going to see if I can just cut this last one in half. One more cut, and then I'm going to end the live. And I'm going to put all that what I've cut off behind the tree on top of the other bit. So it looks like it's kind of fell off, someone's moved it and put it all behind there. Do you know what I mean? Even though it's obviously all been cut, we'll see. AI has arrived. Naveen! Hello Raspberry, how you doing Trapicolo? I hope you're alright. You did some carving this morning, I was watching you. There's always goodness hidden in everyday entities. Like it. Yeah, it's just a lot of hard work and sweat, when really what I should have done is assessed that and thought there's no sticks in there, but you couldn't see it. You couldn't see whether they were like nice sticks or there was three and they were all just trash. What I should have done is gone, there's a big hawthorn falling off, I wonder if I can go and get the top bit of it, which is what I did. So I'm going to get 3 big logs. I don't know what it'll be like. Yeah, feels guilty not doing anything. Yeah, you're quite what's the word, not knowledgeable, anyway. Yeah, you're quite intuitive. Yeah, you finished it, the woman and the baby. Yeah, looked cool. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live because I've got no battery anyway. I'm going to end the live, put my phone back on charge for a minute, cut this log, clear all that away, and then go home for my tea because it's fucking 5 o'clock, so I'm good. How's your leg? Oh, no, oh, Julie, yeah. So thanks everyone for joining me on the wildlife crazy walk tour around everywhere looking for what the fuck we're doing. And farmer's hanky. And I'm going to cut this log, move all this brush behind there, and hopefully no one will really see it and no one will think like, what the fuck's been going on here? So there we go. Alright, thanks people, appreciate yours. It's better that way with the lights on, isn't it? Thanks people, take care. Naveen, baby kisses, Julie, Coco, Trapacola, Raspberry, and everyone else. I appreciate you all. Bit of a weird one, sorry, I've just been sat here for like 40 minutes dicking around. But didn't realise the time, to be quite honest either. So there, I'll catch you later. I'll let you know how the log splitting goes. Might make a spoon or some bowls or something. Maybe like a couple of spatulas so they're like thin. I don't know. I'd love to make a really nice spoon out of it. And it'd be fucking solid. It'd be like stone. But we'll see. We'll see. Take care everyone. Appreciate you all. Peace out. Love you. Bye. Thanks baby. BK, Naveen, cheers buddy.